Hi everybody, and welcome back to Collecting Canadian Cavalry and Armour. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of jackets, tunics, call them frocks if you wish. I'm used to calling them patrol dress. So both of these jackets are to the Royal Canadian Dragoons. One's from circa 1902, the other's 1956. A lot of this great information can be found here in Clive Law's book, Scarlet to Khaki. Wealth of information. Again, like I said, get the books. So this first jacket is this scarlet one that we have here. You can see it's got the chainmail on the shoulders. Okay, that was authorized in 1902. Don't forget what happened in 1902 is Queen Victoria passed away and King Edward ascended the throne. We'll do some close-ups in a minute here, but all of the buttons are still Queen Victoria. So this is right around that 1902 period. Probably the guy hasn't had a chance to change the buttons. A couple of things I want to draw your attention to for tunics is the chainmail was attached by these little hooks that we can see here, both down on the point and up here. The rest is kind of loose. One thing you'll notice underneath this jacket is the swath of cloth under here in an arrow shape, same as the chain, which matches the tunic or the collar. Okay, we've got a couple of other jackets. You probably saw them behind me in some of the other episodes, especially the 31st, I should say the British Columbia Hussars with the yellow underneath. So a couple of things about these jackets that you'll find is on the inside, nice white wool under there. Must have been comfortable as heck. I'm kidding. Interior pockets. And for you guys that get tunics, always check the pockets. You never know what you're going to find. Buddy of mine, Dave Irvine, bought himself a jacket, checked it, found a really nice officer's cap badge in there. Just the way it goes. I haven't been that lucky yet, but I keep trying. You see there'll be some tags and stuff. This one has been faded out and washed. The other thing that's kind of interesting about this jacket is the size. Stenciled here on the bottom, right? So you can see for somebody that would have been 5 feet tall, 5 feet 9 to 5 feet 10. Nice jacket in pretty good shape, a few little stains on it, but very nice addition to the collection. Now we're going to take a look at this blue patrol jacket. This one is to a captain. You can see by the chain as well. Still attached with the hooks. But we've got the pips on it now. Okay, 3 for captain. Very well made. All deep blue. Thought something fell. You see the nice gold wash officer's collar badges. Now with these jackets, a lot of times you'll find the makers tag in here, and for the officer stuff, a lot of that was private purchase. So you'll see a variety of different makers tags on the jackets, and usually inside, and let me show you this here, you'll find some more information, including the fellow's name that had it, the date, and everything else is right in here. The wonderful thing about this kind of stuff is you get a chance to do some more research and figure out where did the guy serve? What ribbon should have been on here? Because this is mid-50s, about 1956, I think the jacket is. Was he a Korea War vet? All kind of stuff perfect for research. So, you'll notice that button-wise, because you know it's Queen Victoria on the other one, Queen Elizabeth buttons on this one. All nice, complete jacket. And again, wonderful addition to the collection. So what we'll do now is we'll give you guys a close-up shot of some of these buttons, some of the other things. So guys, here's a close-up of the button. You can see that it has a Victorian cipher in the center, and the crown is a Guelphic crown, not the usual Queen Victoria crown that we're all used to from looking at the badges. But this whole tunic has a complete set of buttons, which is very nice, stitched on with the red thread on the back here. Very nice. Let's take a look now at the shoulder chains. So here's a nice close-up of the chainmail that's on the shoulders here. You get a good look at these black clips that are used to go through the rings, and that's what holds the chain onto the jacket. And underneath here, just another look at the dark material, and you can see that it is in the shape of the arrows, just like the chain. Now, one thing I want you to take a good look at is the collars here. You see no holes at all. At this time, according to my good friend Tom Skelding, who spent many years in the Royal Canadian Dragoons, retired as a captain, but he had served as a regimental sergeant major. He's got a wealth of knowledge, great guy. Anyway, no collar badges were worn on this uniform at all, so that's why there's no holes here. Let's take a quick look at the button here on this 1956 issue jacket. You can see that this is the standard issue Royal Canadian Dragoons Queen Elizabeth II button with the St. Edward's crown on it, and Royal Canadian Dragoons around the outside. Sewn on directly onto the tunic with dark thread, and fortunate enough to have all the buttons on this one. Let's take a look at the chainmail. Okay guys, quick look at the chainmail here. You can see how the pips have been put through and kind of wired on there so they don't go anywhere. And again, 3 pips is for a captain. It looks like this chain, instead of using the little clips, they just sewed the chain directly onto the jacket. And you'll notice there's no need for any underlay here like we had on the scarlet tunic. Now these collar badges are the nice gold wash collars for officers when they're wearing the dark patrol jacket. Usually when they're wearing modern dress uniform, they have bronze colored collar badges. So this is just a little bit close up of the Royal Canadian Dragoons. Let's take a look at the tag inside. That's interesting. Okay, here is the tag that is inside the inner breast pocket here, and you can see that it has the manufacturer along with their address, made especially for, and the officer's name is here, but unfortunately it's too faded for us to read, which is frustrating as heck, because I would love to be able to know who owned this jacket originally, what decorations was he entitled to, so we could make the jacket, bring it back to the way it should be. But they have the order number, and we have the date here that it was manufactured. So whenever you get one of these patrol jackets, check and see, because you just might find out maybe you've got a VC winner there. You have no idea. So always take a look. It's all part of the fun of collecting and doing the research. All right, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little episode on a couple of tunics from the Royal Canadian Dragoons, spanning over 50 years of service. The Dragoons are still going strong, and probably in a later episode, we'll show you the modern jacket and helmet for the Royal Canadian Dragoons. Good regiment. I served with those guys in Bosnia. Got a lot of friends. My daughter served with them as well. Wonderful regiment. So I hope you enjoyed this, and don't forget, like and subscribe. Have a great day and happy collecting.